Okay. Let me see here. Write these real quick. Anna, would you print the MTRP on 1199, please? And I'm going to print the other one real quick. Give me just a second. All right, give me just a second. All right, so are you Kevin Damon Ross? And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment and the motions? Mr. Ross, in cause number 251310, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from June 13th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents in that case that have your signature on them that the state's marked.
All right, pause right here, because this case is about to move fast. When a judge is juggling multiple printouts of motions, it usually means probation is in play. And probation cases are where things can go sideways quickly. The question isn't just what happened, it's how much patience the court still has left.
This is exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Burbank? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1. It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Ross is not competent? Look at something. I'm printing something else. Sorry, I'm trying to find the pre-sentence report real quick in the I think I've got it probably in this case. I think I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah. Obviously, I'm looking at not 11. How quickly.
This is a textbook plea colloquy. The judge is locking that this guilty plea is voluntary, informed, and appeal-proof. Once those boxes are checked, walking it back is nearly impossible. And that immigration warning? Even for citizens, that's a reminder of how far-reaching a guilty plea can be. That line, how quickly he reoffended with the same thing.
He reoffended with the same thing. And truly the outlandish way in which he did it.
We had an honest discussion about the fact that the court might project that. If so, that would be completely understood. We would be happy to go back and discuss it further. And at that point, it may be best to just go open on the MTRPs and allow me to prove up all of those administrative violations. That way you have everything kind of at your disposal. He doesn't have any felony criminal history, but obviously the new offense was egregious as well as the underlines. Mr. Burbank and I have discussed that.
I don't see the PSI in either of mine, Anna. Maybe I'm missing it. But Ms. Malfino had it, but I'd like to see that entire PC. See why it's not there. Yeah, so the first time in March of last year, that offense. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a look at the whole picture. Give me a second. I've got that already. Thank you. This is the one I need to. All right, I'm printing one more thing as well. I can't, the PC's come up on my computer looking like a.
Is doing a lot of damage. Judges care less about promises and more about patterns. And when the new offense mirrors the old one, that's when goodwill evaporates. Be honest. How much leniency would you give at this point?
Foreign language. So the first offense that you're on probation for, there was an actual accident. Okay, and then the new offense starts in Port Arthur. I mean, 127 miles an hour or more.
I question that, Judge, because I did see the video, and I don't think that car could go 127 miles an hour.
It's a pretty specific speed for the cops to
Well,
be
that's
saying.
probably what he had to do in order to catch up.
Nearly struck other motorists, splitting the lanes. Had to advise DPS, Jefferson County, Port Arthur, Groves, Nederland, because he's going all over the place. Blacking lights out. Yeah, no, I'm not going to accept this agreement on the motions. I'm going to delete the paper. Well, we can do a couple things. We can either go forward. Let me get pleas on the motion of true or not true. If he wants to plead not true, we can have a hearing. The state can bring evidence. If he wants to plead true, I'll get an updated pre-sentence report and we'll have a hearing on sentencing.
I'm gonna have to ask that to withdraw it with the judge and give me a little bit of time so I can try to figure something out.
Sure. I do want sooner rather than later to go through the motions and get pleas of true or not true. So at least that moves the case forward, because once we do that, then we're going to still reset it for a hearing.
We can have them depending on what happens.
Let's set Mr. Ross on Tuesday the 16th. We're going to be busy on Tuesday the 16th, and I'll delete all the paperwork and withdraw everything. You can go back with the bailiff.
This is where the tone shifts. We're no longer talking abstract violations. Now we're talking about facts, videos, and risk to the public. Once a judge starts reconstructing events instead of skimming paperwork, you're officially in danger territory.